Good morning. My name is Carlos Ramirez, owner of NBS Audio in Roselle, New Jersey, and welcome to Tool Time Tuesday. We've already talked about our favorite flat woofers for pickup truck applications, the Phoenix Gold MX series. Now I want to talk about the mobile solutions. Smart Corner Template Set. These just came in yesterday actually. We've been building subwoofer enclosures for pickup trucks for years now. I've owned 4 or 5 pickup trucks myself. They've all had large stereo systems in them. But the most difficult part about building a subwoofer enclosure for a pickup truck is the radius corners of the enclosure. So you can either make the enclosure square, like a lot of the ones that you order online, and they look terrible and they don't really fit right and they don't really integrate with the vehicle. Or you could take the time to radius the corners like we do, but it requires a lot of body filler, a lot of sanding, some template work. There's 8 or 9 different ways to do it. Every shop does it differently. Brian came up with a system that makes it faster, easier, and repeatable. So what you do is you go out to the vehicle and then you see which one of these matches the shape of the corner of the seat. Then you take that and you copy these. So depending on how much height you need, you copy these and stack these up. So let's say it's 6 inches and you're using 1/2 inch. So 12 of these pieces on each side would give you the height that you need. Then you adjust the taper, run it down a bandsaw or however you're going to scale it down to adjust the taper. So now the most complicated part of the enclosure, which is the rounded corners, is done. So you have a stack on this side, a stack on this side. You just have to use 3/4 inch piece of wood or 1/2 inch, whatever thickness you're using in the front. 2 on the sides, 1 on the back, and now your enclosure is done. So he's taken the hardest part and made it easy. Then you have these alignment tab holes. They're 1/4 inch, so you can stick 1/4 inch dowels and perfectly align your pieces as you're gluing and clamping them. Genius. It's going to shave hours off our work time on our enclosures. It's going to increase efficiency and the quality of our enclosures. We're actually going to go ahead and build a sample enclosure to have in the showroom, since this is going to make it so quick and easy. I want to show my guys how to use the system, and then so we don't waste the material, we're going to go ahead and wrap it and have it here. If we finish it by the end of the day, I'll actually include it in this video. If not, I'll add it to the video next week or the week after. These are really simple. I'm going to take you out to the car and show you how we measure it up against the seat to make sure we're getting the right one. Really glad Brian came out with this. I think it was in collaboration with Chris Pate. Chris Pate is another one of the instructors at the Mobile Solutions classes. Really brilliant guy. We just collaborated with him on a couple of projects on a mutual client that we have. We'll be posting that up later on. So let's get fabbing. Show you exactly how these things work. Also check out Mark, Cardio Fabrication. He did a great video on these. So he shows you exactly how he uses them. Let's go in the wood shop, make some dust, show you how these things work. Okay, here we have a brand new 2019 Toyota Tacoma. We've already picked the radius out that closely matches the factory curve, as you can see. So now when you're designing an enclosure for these, the hardest part is the radius. So Mobile Solutions made that so much more simple, because after we match the radius, then it would be a straight piece from here to the other side and a straight piece from here to here. Then you just have to deal with the taper angle. So place it down here, as you can see. It's a perfect match to the shape of the seat. So you just go ahead and take your measurements from here to the other side, cut that piece, stack these up on both sides, do the rear corners. An enclosure that would normally take 3-4 hours, you can knock it out hour and a half maybe. Huge time saver. Alright, I'm back. It's done. We use the number 4 radius. I use some dowel pins so I can make the top removable. Look at that nice shape. It's the cover panel. That's the bottom. The inside. We use 6-inch woofer from Sony. This is about the third the size what a real enclosure would be. We're just using it in the showroom to show customers the build style. So you can see it's the jig we used. It's perfect. So I rushed, just glued it together, no nails. I got this done in about an hour. So the longest time was just copying the corners. So we did 6 on the front side, 3 on the back side, and then straight piece, cut at an angle. Cut 3 pieces of wood that matched the bottom. We routed out the bottom and copied it. Cut 3 pieces of wood. That's how we got the angle for the top. Filled in the gaps with body filler. Saves a ton of time. There's no way I could have built this in an hour without using these. Now, obviously, it's just a demo piece that we're going to be able to pull apart to show clients, but this is what it would look like fully assembled. Slides in, copy of the exact profile. So as you can see, it's a very useful tool. We're definitely going to be using it a lot because we do a lot of pickup trucks here. I'm going to leave it on display with the top off so customers see why we charge more. We build better, we build different. I want to thank Brian again for making another amazing tool that we use at the shop to make our fabrication faster and better. I mean, look at that. That's quality. You can't beat that. It's solid, no kerfing, no bending. We're talking solid pieces all the way around. I made this out of expanded PVC. That way you guys could see which pieces we used the template on. And then these are just regular straight wood pieces. So something anybody can build. And for the do-it-yourself guys, Brian actually offers this already cut. So he'll send you all 12, 24, however many pieces you need already cut. So all you gotta do is glue them, staple them together, cut your straight pieces, and assemble your own enclosure in case you don't have a router table and can't do what we do here. But another useful tool for Mobile Solutions. Thank you. I hope this video helped you guys. Let me get back to work. I'll see you guys next week.